through with confidence, beauty, and of course, grace. Now, let's see if your brains can blaze just as bright. We can't wait to hear from each and every one of you because indeed this is your story ablaze. Each one of you will pick one question from the bowl and you'll be given 45 seconds each to answer. You'll hear a chime like this when your time is up. And so now, without further ado, let's begin with Miss Belgium. Good evening. Please pick a question from the bowl. Your question is this. Amid the challenges and celebrations, what kept your passion alive throughout this experience?
For me, this adventure was a challenge. But the challenge itself, I love it. When I was a teenager, I was bullied very heavily. And that left some big scars on my heart. So that was also a challenge for me. But compare this to this challenge, this adventure, it's a whole different adventure, a whole different challenge. I'm proud to stand here on this stage, together with all these girls.
Thank you very much, Miss Belgium. Next up, we have Miss Thailand. Good evening, Miss Thailand. If you'd just like to choose a question from the bowl. And your question is this. Transformation often comes from connection. Which encounter during this experience reminded you of the beauty of empathy?
Do you believe that I become a connecting and independent woman today is because stepping to the beauty pageant industry, people may think that this industry may need just a beauty, but this experience have made me improve myself every single day to become a best version of myself. And I'm appreciate that. I'm appreciate to be a one of Miss Asian Pacific International. And I would love to tell you that if you have your dream, just step to the transformation and going on to the world, experience the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Thailand. Up next, we have Miss Nepal. Good evening, Miss Nepal. Please take your question. And your question is this. Each challenge, from long rehearsals to moments of exhaustion, revealed something about your inner power. What did you discover about yourself through it all?
Well, I just graduated from my high school last year, so I've not been out of my school home much, but I decided to come join this pageant because I wanted to discover what I truly wanted to do. And throughout this journey, I found myself waking up every single day, having a purpose in life, and I really understood what it means to create difference for people around me. And I have been always participating in Model United Nations, which has given me this, which has given me purpose. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Nepal. Moving on to our next candidate, Miss Brazil. Good evening, Miss Brazil. Please take your question. Throughout this journey, you've shared experiences that pushed you out of your comfort zone. What moment made you see yourself in a completely new light? May we please request a translator? One more. Throughout this journey, you've shared experiences that pushed you out of your comfort zone. What moment made you see yourself in a completely new light?
Ao longo desta jornada, você tem experimentado coisas que empurram você fora da sua zona de conforto. Em que momento que você viu na sua mesma numa luz completamente nova?
Estar aqui já é uma grande trajetória. Sem sombra de dúvidas, eu saí muito da minha zona de conforto por viajar tantas horas do Brasil para Filipinas.
Being here is already outside of my comfort zone, traveling, flying very far from Brazil all the way to the Philippines.
Estar entre candidatas de diferentes culturas e de diferentes países é de fato um trabalho árduo.
It's an arduous work seeing different cultures and different countries throughout this journey.
Mas estar aqui e poder presenciar tudo com pessoas tão hospitaleiras e carinhosas como os filipinos faz tudo valer a pena.
But being here, seeing hospitable Filipinos
Faz tudo valer a pena.
everything is worth it.
Thank you very much, Miss Brazil. Halfway through the Q&A round, now it's time to call on Miss Philippines. Good evening, Miss Philippines. Please take your question. You've met people whose stories inspired strength and compassion. How did their stories transform your own perspective?
I always believe that each one of us carry a story and power that can positively impact the world that we're living in. And as of my journey here in Miss Asia Pacific International, I've met so many people that literally gave me the inspiration, their story, and the lessons. And those are the stories of my 42 lovely ladies. And as I continue this journey, I have learned that winning is not just about winning. Sometimes it's about experiencing the challenges, just like the earthquake that we experienced, and knowing the stories of everyone, and realizing that we're all here, we have our purpose, and we are all our own transformational journey. Thank you so much. Maayong gabi.
Thank you very much, Miss Philippines. Moving on now to our sixth candidate, Miss Mongolia. Good evening, Miss Mongolia. Please choose a question. During this journey, you've been surrounded by women from across the world. What did you learn about the power of sisterhood and unity?
За энэхүү тэмцээнд оролцсон аяллаас маш олон эмэгтэйчүүд дэлхийн өнцөг боломорт байгаа эмэгтэйчүүдийг хүрээлүүлж байгаа. Энэ хүмүүсээс хуралдсан эгч дүүсийн холбоо болон эвд нэгдлийн хүчийн талаар юг суралцсан бэ?
Тэгэлгүй яах вэ? Би 3 хүүхдийн ээж. 3 хүүхдээ өсгөж байх хугацаанд маш олон асуудлууд, бэрхшээлүүдийг даван тулсан. Энэ бүхнээс сурсан миний зүйл бол хайр, төвчээр, гэрэл гэгээ. Би энэ тэмцээнд орсон гол зорилго маань нэгч гэсэн хүнд өөрийнхөө гэрэл гэгээгээс хуваалцахыг хүссэн. Гэтэл би энд ирээд бүх охтыг яг адилхан надтай адилхан зорилготой, надтай адилхан дуу хоолойгоо бусдад хүргэхийг хүсэж байгаа. Тэр бүгдийг нь хараад надад үнэхээр гайхалтай санагдсан. Энд байгаа бүх хүмүүс Miss Asian Pacific International-ийн бүх хамт олон.
Okay. Actually, I'm mother of 3 kids and I overcame so many difficulties in my life. And at the time, I learned love and grace and shining from my difficulties. So, my purpose of attending this competition is sharing my love and spreading positivities and overcoming my difficulties. But I realized that when I joined this competition, I realized that their purposes are the same as me. So I'm very proud of the candidates and Miss and beauty and gorgeous. So I learned there's so many things and thank you for everything.
Thank you very much, Miss Mongolia. Next up, we have Miss Netherlands. Good evening, Miss Netherlands. Please choose a question from the ball. Your question is this. Every woman has a story of transformation. What part of your journey do you hope will inspire others to begin their own?
Thank you so much for this question. When I was 12 years old, I had hearing aids. There was a part of my journey where I became a power woman, where I stand today on stage. I was insecure about my hearing aids. I get bullied for it. But even though that happens, I'm standing here and I hope to inspire especially children to overcome their insecurities, because inner beauty comes from the heart and that's the only thing what matters. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Miss Netherlands. All right, only 3 more to go. Let's call in Miss Mexico. Buenas noches, Miss Mexico. Please choose a question. As this chapter closes, how will you carry forward the lessons and transformation that you found here into the world beyond this stage?
Magandang umaga, Pilipinas. I believe that walking here on stage for me, if I tell this to my little me when I was 10 years old, she wouldn't believe me. And I believe that this is the most important moment in my life, because it's there when I can teach all the children that it doesn't matter the problems they're facing. I come from a dysfunctional family. I suffer violence, domestic violence, drugs, alcohol, and that doesn't matter anymore, because from that is where I learned, and there is where I found the talent that I have inside me, the power that I have, and now I can share it with all the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Miss Mexico. Okay, just 2 more to go. Next up, we have Miss New Zealand. Good evening, Miss New Zealand. Please choose your question. Your question is, every stage you've walked has been a reflection of growth. How has this journey changed the way that you define confidence?
Kia ora, good evening, everyone. I would define confidence by being true to yourself. I'm a very bubbly and energetic person, and that hasn't always been accepted by my peers. But what I have learned to stay true to who I am, because it inspires others to stay true to who they are. I was bullied from a young age for being really, really energetic, and it was a really difficult time to try and get over, and I experienced teenage depression because of it. But I have grown stronger, and I have grown up and have realized that the true strength that I have comes from within, and my bubbly energy can inspire others. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss New Zealand. And finally, our last candidate from the top 10, Miss Peru. Good evening, Miss Peru. Please take the last question. Not much of a choice, I'm afraid. And your question is, you've each become a part of one another's stories. How do you hope that your presence has inspired the women beside you?
Mangawi, Philippines. When I was a little kid, I ever saw my Barbie dolls and think that Barbie dolls are the synonymous of perfect beauty. Right now, I will tell that little Michaela that Barbie dolls are not perfect. The real beauty is here in your heart and in your mind. So you need to keep working in that. And that's the message I would like to inspire the persons, because beauty is here in our own hearts and being kindness and a strong romance. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Miss Peru. Whew. What incredible answers. Let's give our top 10 a big round of applause, please. You know what? I've got to say, they have truly shown us that true queens don't just shine, they blaze. They blaze with conviction, lighting the way for others and keeping, don't forget this, hashtag her story ablaze through grace and true purpose.